Good Tuesday morning. I'm Jared Klein here with your morning rush here on the NBC29 Facebook and YouTube pages. Let's take a look at the top stories being clicked on over on NBC29.com. Coming in at number one, that arrest made in the fatal shooting on UVA corner that happened over the weekend. At number two, Regine Wright begins a new job as Charlottesville's school safety and security coordinator. And then at number three, after an initial denial, a Charlottesville church solar panel project has been approved by council. Let's get to that top story this morning. A Charlottesville man is in custody charged in connection with that fatal shooting near Ellwood Avenue over the weekend. 21-year-old LaCorey Brooks is charged with second-degree murder and use of a firearm in commission of a felony. Witnesses reportedly heard several gunshots around 2 o'clock Saturday morning. Again, this area was very busy with people celebrating St. Patrick's Day. CPD says 26-year-old Cody Brian Smith, who was a contractor at UVA, was seriously wounded and taken to the hospital where he later died from his injuries. And a nonprofit looking to peacefully combat gun violence is working to find new ways to respond to the increase in shootings in Charlottesville. The Buck Squad is partnering with a Charlottesville organization and a UVA student group to mentor children. The goal is to increase educational opportunities for low-income and at-risk youth. This free tutoring program for kids ages 4 through 18 is in honor of Buck Squad member Eldridge Smith, who was shot and killed in late January.
He worked with kids a lot in the athletic community. We want his name to live on because what he believed in. He joined us for a cause and a purpose, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to carry his name into infinity.
If you are interested in signing up for free tutoring through this program, we have more information over on NBC29.com that you can check out. All right, well, Charlottesville City Schools has named Regine Wright as its new school safety and security coordinator, and she will oversee the safety model adopted in 2021. She says her focus now is to have open communications with principals, teachers, and staff. And Wright says this new position will add another layer of safety to schools.
If the kids and the teachers aren't comfortable, they're not going to learn. They're going to be anxious, and I think that if I can come in and help curb some of that anxiety, it will make not only a safer environment for the kids and the teachers, but a place where they want to come and that they're able to learn successfully.
Wright comes to this new job after 8 years with the Charlottesville Police Department and volunteer work in the schools and with the Boys and Girls Club. Well, September may seem far away at this point, but it's already time for some parents to start thinking about the next school year. Albemarle County Public Schools pre-K applications are now open. In 2022, the district says it received fewer applications than anticipated. But this year, the district thinks it won't be an issue with applications already being submitted for the 150 open spots.
We think that last year was a little bit slow still from the pandemic and just kind of people being out of the routine of the timeline for applications and that process for acceptance. In 2020,
the program is completely free. A link to the application can be found on NBC29.com. Well, the Orange County Sheriff's Office's Triad program now has a $6,000 grant from the Alzheimer's Foundation of America. And what they plan on doing with that grant money is to use it to buy equipment for Project Lifesaver. NBC29's Kagan Hughes shows us how it will help find those who may be prone to wandering off.
The equipment used with the Triad program's Project Lifesaver helps track those who tend to wander with devices they put on their wrist or ankles.
If they are with the program, we can turn the receiver on and find them a lot faster.
Deputy Ronald Kesner is the Triad coordinator. He says having this program helps find people faster than normal search and rescue efforts.
To know that we can get to them in a quick response and be able to save that life and return them back home is just, I don't know, it's a feeling you can't even describe.
Joe Parra is a volunteer. He meets those who are with Project Lifesaver. He says the program is for any age.
Go out there and You lose your mommy, daddy, you lose your house, you know where you're at, we'll find you. We will find you.
Nancy Gruitt has been a volunteer for more than 3 years. She keeps the devices working properly.
We check on them every 30 days to make sure they're doing okay, they're wearing their wristband, because we had one that kept cutting hers off, and then every 60 days we replace the battery.
The Orange County Sheriff's Office fully funds Project Lifesaver. The new grant money will help buy more equipment.
It's going to give us the ability to buy more receivers to have in the deputies' cars so that when they get that call, they can respond quickly to the scene and begin a track.
Deputy Kesner says he wants more people to know this service will help save lives.
The more people that know about it, we hope will call us and want to know about the program and take advantage of it.
In Orange County, Kagan Hughes, NBC 29 News.
All right, thank you, Kagan, for that report. Well, yesterday, Charlottesville City Council voted unanimously to allow First United Methodist Church to have solar panels. This comes after the Board of Architecture originally denied the request because the church's roof was made out of slate. Many supporters of the solar panels in attendance argued that this is a good step toward a greener future.
Not allow the solar panels on the roof of the church would not only stand in stark contrast to the recent decade of progressive Charlottesville environmental and energy policy, but also deny an expression of faith by a longtime downtown church that wants to set an example of one congregation's response in acknowledging their obligations to address the climate crisis.
The church will move ahead, replacing its slate roof with asphalt shingles before installing the solar panels. Well, this morning, Louisa County High School is going to be packed. The school is hosting its annual Lions Together basketball game. The game gives special needs students a chance to enjoy the full athletic experience. They get their own jerseys and lots of support, so be sure to come out if you can to see the Lions take on the Dragons of William Monroe High School. Tip-off is at 10:30 at Louisa County High School. Cool stuff there. All right, well, we had a cool start to the day, but we are expecting things to warm up for our afternoon, the first full day of spring. Let's send things over now to meteorologist David Rogers with more details in his forecast.
Good morning, everybody. On this first full day of spring, we are getting our day off to a cold start, but we're going to see a pretty quick warm-up and even warmer conditions still anticipated later this week with those 70-degree temperatures as the jet stream continues to lift to the north. There's a live look at Doppler radar. No travel-related issues this morning, but certainly want to bundle up as you do prepare to head out. And as I mentioned, after a few hours of sunshine, many areas will warm up into the 60s today. Meanwhile, we've got a warm front to the west. That will start to spread clouds into the area later today into tonight, so not quite as cold tonight. And we'll have a mostly cloudy sky for Wednesday. Temperatures will be pretty seasonal. Next chance for any rain. We need some rain across the area, and we're watching some of that energy across the Rockies. That'll bring some widespread rain showers to the area later Friday into Saturday. That's a quick look at your forecast for now. Have a great and safe day.
All right, thank you, David. And thank you, Nicole, by the way, for watching us this morning on the Morning Rush. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast brought to you by Michael & Son Heating. Today, look for a high of 63 degrees with partly sunny skies. Tomorrow, it'll be 58 with mostly cloudy skies, and then really warming up by the end of the week, a high of 77 on Thursday, 74 on Friday. But we are expecting some rain to move in for the weekend. But as David was talking about earlier this morning, this is very important to clear out all the pollen in the air and get everything nice and ready for springtime, so everything's nice and green in the coming weeks. Hey, I hope you guys have a great Tuesday morning. We'll see you again over on NBC29 News at noon, and we're always live on NBC29.com and the NBC29 Facebook page.